always sound good over here, for sure. High pressure.
Actually, I drove by your house the other day, and I said he must have stopped in, and I said that's gone, so he must be out shopping.
No, I don't have my van anymore. I got my transportation. It's called an electric bike.
Oh my, you bought that back?
No. I bought a whole new electric bike. I bought a the one I bought to work was, that's a dual 1,000 watt hub. That thing will do about 38 mile an hour average.
Yeah. That'll keep you from imbibing in the vegetables or the alcohol.
That's 26-inch patty, fat tire. 26-inch by 4 fat tire, 6-inch, and I got a cargo trailer. I gotta do something. What else am I gonna do? I gotta get my money back. I gotta get cargo trailer. And I ain't spending all my money on those things with the drivers and over drivers.
Oh my, yeah, absolutely. Surely understand that.
I'd rather put it into my bike. No, it's all right, man. I'm up here, brother. I got my balaclava, I got goggles, I got my electric gloves. I got my, we're all hooked up, man. Got my thermal underwear and my snowmobile suit. We're ready to rock and roll. Thermal underwear and...
and that little store down the street on the right there, that's sort of a handy-dandy do, all right.
Yeah, I can get pretty lucky on the tickets down there.
Plus, they got all kinds of household supplies and food and crap, right?
Oh, yeah. I think the reason why I got a bigger bike with more power, so I can have more range. You know, I can go 3 days without charging my battery. That's how good my range is. And I can make multiple trips up to Gorham and back, down to that store. I can go up to Dodge Propane and get my kerosene and my propane up there. Bring it back on cargo trailer like it's not even on there.
Well, that's awesome, Ray. That's great. You've got some different situations rather than that damn car that you were working on all the time.
Well, it was getting to the point where I went down, but I got a lot of, I get that for nothing, so I can't complain. So I did pretty good with that car that was donated to me. So it ran a long time, but I mean, I look at it this way, brother. I don't have to worry about registration, insurance, or anything like that. So I'm saving even more money. Plus, I don't have to worry about gas or oil, or, you know what I'm saying? And I need to work on my bike. I can do it right now, because that's where it goes when I'm not using it. I keep it right up clean.
Yeah. I remember you working on that damn van in the wintertime, climbing underneath that. In the house is a whole lot better.
Yeah, I'm getting too old for that, man. I can't do that anymore, right? But I'm starting to feel it now. But I'm wondering, this winter, I'm like, geez, man. But I know I'll do it. I'm just, it's going to be an adventure. Let's put it that way. But I'm all prepared, brother. I know they'll see me. I got the lights for the trailer and that gosh damn flag thing. So, I mean, if they can't see that, then they're blind as a bat. They shouldn't be trapped.
I only got the sideband for that damn check-in tonight for about 10 minutes.
Oh, man, I can't even talk anymore?
You got 10 minutes, yeah?
All right, give me 10 minutes.
As long as you're acting like a bike, you're not trying to act like a motorcycle, you'll be alright.
Yeah, absolutely. Alrighty, I'm going to sit back and do a little sandbagging there and see who comes on and check it in tonight and see if that radio man and a bunch of those other guys come in.
Roger that, Roger that. Hey, did you get that thing yet, or you still got it?
Well, don't just sandbag. Jump on in. Everybody's welcome.
Well, we got somebody else out there. I don't want to hog the channel, but let me ask. You still got that thing you were talking about there a while ago? From Oxford, Maine.
Send me a message. I'm not sure. I probably do.
Copy, RM Italy.
Oh, I was just welcoming you guys to hang around and check in later on. We're not hogging no channel. We was just sitting back listening to you. And yes, good afternoon, Mr. Pipeline. I heard you out there.
I think this is the 1K.
Oh, yes. Let's talk about that. Send me a message or something. Yeah, I've got the case.
Well, isn't that convenient right there?
Roger that.
How about you fix it? Good evening to you, bud. Go ahead, we'll fix it. Good evening to you, sir. Good evening to you as well, sir. We've gone through 4 of them in the last 6 months. They don't show up for work. You pay them for like 3-4 weeks, they don't come back.
What do you do for work, 500?
I'm just curious, who we talking to?
Hey, how'd you know I'm high?
I'll try again. Somebody keyed with you. Good evening, Mr. Risky Whiskey. Good evening. Is that you, BB? Roger. I thought I heard you. Yeah, there's others down south here. We're shouting as well. I'm going to get back on the side here because it's almost time for them to start their Thursday night jubilee.
That 116 sounding good as usual. 10-4.
Did somebody give Radio Man his code yet?
Holy fuck, that's brutal. I can't hear anyone.
Are you serious? I got ears like an elephant. Behind the disposal to reach way up there with what they call a faucet wrench. They're trying to crack that freaking faucet that's been there for maybe I don't know how long. And then probably that's not going to work. I'm going to have to use my Dremel tool to break off the freaking bolt thing there so I can break the faucet off. Yeah. Looks good, but you know.
Hey, 500. 500.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, are you gonna keep talking here past 8 o'clock? Cause you're wiping us all out. We're literally one channel above you. No one can hear a goddamn thing.
I just shut it down. Have a good evening. My bad. Have a good evening. My bad.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Just like I said, normally you're up on 28, but you're like one channel above us, and it's getting pretty rough over here.
Again, my bad. Have a good evening. I'm out. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
I don't know if you know it or not, but God invented a lot more channels. What do you think?
Oh, really? We're gonna go there now?
Well, top of the evening, Hickory. How are you doing? Well, At this point, I don't know. Just trying to harass the neighbors. One channel above us.
Oh, huh. No.
Actually could hear Paranoid and Pipeline talking in my mobile until the slop rolled in. I love it.
Is that screwdriver mobile?
No, a lot of... Yeah, heading into town to watch the game at B-Dubs with a buddy. So, yes, we're going to try to check in real quick before I get into town, but I can't. I'm just left my house, and I'll tell you, the slop is just... I can't hear nobody when that person's keyed up.
Lots of radios, lots of coffee over to me. We had a good time together.
Cyclops is a good dude.
Yeah, he seems to be a nice guy, yeah. I enjoyed his company.
So I see the game is more important than Sidebanders night. I see how we stay in.
It's nice sharing the hobby with somebody else that enjoys the same hobby, you know.
10-4, BB, you're sounding good over here, too. It must be that IMAX to IMAX communication. On the Washington, you give me a 5 up to a 6.
A116, is this the check-in station? Hey, what? This is check-in 98?
Yeah, it is.
On this channel?
Yep, roger that.
Shut up, Greg.
I'm thinking maybe the moderator's taking a nap.
Here in about 2 minutes, Dave. Right by the clock.
No, he's got his live stream going, so he's got to be right around.
Yeah, what's going on, everyone? You guys all set to get started here?
Yes, Radio Man, they're all lining up.
That's where you are, that Radio Man. Good to hear you.
Yeah, well, before I get started, I just want to thank 500. He was one channel above us here, and he was kind of wiping me out, and I asked if he could either back it down or go up a few channels, and he did. So I want to thank 500. There was one person from the Penis Gallery, which was not 500, that had to make a smart-ass comment, which was Hickory Nut. But anyways, you know, you try to handle things nicely, and people that aren't even involved still get butt hurt. But anyways, that's another topic.
Oh, no, we're not talking about butts again.
No, like I said, thanking 500, I said, hey, you're killing me down here. And he says, all right, I'll back it down. I mean, anyways, so thanks to 500. Some other people can't handle it when you try to handle things like a man, I guess. But anyways, we'll get started here. Oh, man. I guess we'll start up to the north there. I heard Moose in there a little while ago up in Somerset County. So how about Somerset County for Maine Sidebanders?
The moose is on the loose.
Hey, Moose, what's going on? Hey, we're going to try something a little different tonight. You got any good stories, funny stories that you've heard on the CB radio, like famous meltdowns, pranks that got pulled on people, anything that had you laughing your ass off that you heard on the CB radio you can think of.
Yeah, we just had one local up here. If his SWR moved by .01, he'd freak out and tear his whole equipment down and put it back up, get it set. It could be off by .02 again, and he'd just freak out. If he didn't have a one-to-one match, his system was going to blow up.
And I'm sure there was a few people that enjoyed pushing his buttons.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. When you would give false readings, they would just, something's wrong with my system. Something's wrong with it. It's going to blow up.
All right, yeah. I think we all know the guy that says, that's it, I'm selling out. We've all heard it. It's a joke. We all make the joke, but I think we've all heard somebody lose their shit on the radio and say, that's it, I'm selling out.
Well, you haven't heard him in a while, because he'd sit here and have conversations with himself on the radio.
All right. Well, who else we got in there for Somerset County? Got any other stations in there for Somerset County?
I'll do a call out on the Omni.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Anybody in Somerset County or north want to check in for Maine Sidebanders? Anybody in Somerset County or north want to check in for Maine Sidebanders?
EP505 Maine would like to check in early.
We got Richmond and Plymouth, Maine checking in.
Okay, and I heard Wrenchman, I got it, and TB505 wanted to get in early. I think he's got to get going. So TB505, we got you down there, buddy. Real quick, you got any funny stories that you've heard on the radio? Anything that was funny that made you laugh? You know, weird stories.
Yeah, the story you told of BB.
Oh, yeah, DD. Yeah, DD. Yes, he's quite the character. I'd like to meet him someday. Apparently, he's living in Maine. All right. Well, thanks, Moose, for the relay. Why don't we real quick grab Kennebec County? Any stations over there in Kennebec County?
Plug will be in South Gardner.
Hey, Sparkplug there in South Gardner. How you doing? You got any good stories of good meltdowns you've heard on the radio? Any pranks that have been pulled?
A couple, but not worthy of the airways, if you get what I'm saying.
All right, copy that. Well, how about this too? Any characters? Like, there's always been some characters on the radio. Doesn't necessarily have to be anyone that you dislike, but just someone that they were just a real piece of work. And whenever you heard them on the radio, it was always weird.
Now, one comes to mind, Rascal.
Okay, Rascal. Well, when we get to him, we'll confirm that. All right, very good. Anyone else for Kennebec County for Maine Sidebanders? All right, no one else. How about Lincoln County? Lincoln County for Maine Sidebanders.
Hello, Mr. Paranoid in Waldoboro.
Hey, Mr. Paranoid in Waldoboro. You got any good stories from the CB radio? Meltdowns, funny stories, characters, maybe people that are no longer with us?
Oh, nothing right off there, Radio Man. No, I wasn't prepared. Sorry, I'm right in the middle of a couple things, but no stories right at the moment.
Yeah, I know. I kind of came up with the topic at the last minute, so I didn't know if I'd get some interesting stories out of people. Hey, while you're at it, you mind giving a call out for any stations going up the coast, like Knox or Waldo, Hancock, anything? See if you get anybody?
Yeah, roger that. Anybody up the coast of Maine, up the coast? Anybody here want to check in for Maine Sidebanders? Anybody else up here on the coast want to check in? Come on, let's go.
All right, copy that, CB Radio Punisher. I don't think we got any conditions right now, but I will Copy on YouTube.
Nothing up here. Come on, Knox. Nobody, I guess. Nobody in Knox County or any Hancock. Yeah, I don't know. Nobody got a radio man.
All right, appreciate that, Paranoid. Appreciate it. Very good. All right, let's just shoot over real quick. We'll grab Oxford and Franklin County. Any stations over in Oxford, Franklin County? All right, we got Mr. Pipeline over there, Milford Township. You got any CB radio characters, past, present? Any good stories you might want to relay? Time to go to bed. All right. Well, very good. Appreciate that there, Pipeline, for sharing that. Anyone else in, let's see, Oxford or Franklin County? Anyone else?
Oh, okay. I didn't hear nobody else either. Mr. Fix-It.
All right, Mr. Fix-It. You got any good stories of CB radio characters, past or present, or any good stories about some famous meltdowns?
No meltdowns, but about 2.5 hours ago, Puerto Rico was coming in on my radio, 30 dB. Everybody that was talking was 30 dB. And every now and then they'd give a pause in the conversation. I had no idea what they were saying, but I threw 2 cents in there, and boy, didn't they get a kick out of that.
There you go. Yeah, I've had some fun with Skipland. I'll have to think about one to share here when it comes around to me. But all right. Anyone else for Franklin or Oxford County? Franklin or Oxford County before I move on. I don't know if he's still in there, but Screwdriver was in the mobile. Screwdriver, you still in there? Screwdriver, we'll grab you in the mobile.
Yes, I'm in Auburn, so Andrew County in the mobile, and I'm just about to pull in Buffalo Wild Wings and go have some wings and watch the game.
All right, very good on the Auburn and the mobile there, Screwdriver. You got any CB radio characters, past or present? Any funny stories you want to relay?
I could go on for days and days with all the meltdowns and crazy shit that I've seen and heard over the years. But yeah, I guess as far as a character, I'm just the know-it-all, mouthy me. You know, if you can't point out one of those characters in your group, it's probably you.
All right, copy that. Well, Screwdriver nominated himself as the character. All right, very good. Real quick, is there any other mobile stations out there that want to get in before I move on to Androscoggin County?
I think 029 was trying to check in. I'm not sure if he's mobile or not, Radio Man.
All right, go ahead and try it, Floyd. Let's see if I can hear you.
All right, there, Floyd, go ahead and try it. See if you can hear Radio Man. See if he can hear you. Yeah, downtown Farmington. Did you hear him there, Radio Man?
I could tell he was talking, but I really couldn't make out anything that he was saying, unfortunately.
Yeah, Roger. He's downtown in Farmington, Mobile, at the moment. 029 to Floyd. Checking in via Mr. Paranoid, 269er in Waldoboro.
Whose doubles that? He can still hear him.
Well, there you go. Well, Floyd is getting out. Floyd is getting out.
Radio man, did you get the double B?
I did not. BB? Yeah, go ahead, fix it if you got a relay for me. Go ahead and tell BB to go ahead.
Hey, Busy B, you still out there? You want to check in? I'll do a 10-5 for you. Radio man's out there. He's awaiting. I'm sorry, I guess he doesn't want to check in. He was just out there, though.
All right, no problem. Any stations in Androscoggin County? Androscoggin County for Maine Sidebanders.
Ginger Swipe checking in.
All right, we got Ginger Swipe checking in, and we got Hawkeye in Lisbon Falls checking in. Who else we got for Androscoggin County?
Here's Swiper.
All right, we got Swiper. Anyone else for Androscoggin County? All right, I didn't get anyone else for Androscoggin County, so I'll make this a group one on Swiper. Swiper, you got any CB radio characters, past or present, or any stories, funny stories, people threatening to sell out or having a prank pulled on them? You got anything good?
Oh, well, as far as selling out, Space Rider's the king of I'm selling out, but as far as meltdowns, you might have better luck with stories if you ask them how many times I've melted down.
Well, you can nominate yourself. That is an option. So I just figured. I know you've had some good stories. I like to call them the tales from the crypt. Some of your stories during your day job. Those are pretty wild.
Ginger Swipe is saying my stories have nothing on her nurse stories.
Oh God, I could only imagine. When I was an EMT, I think I told you guys that poop story I saw. I'll just say that I'll give you guys it ricocheted. So it was liquid and it ricocheted, and I'll just leave it at that. And I had two young gung ho paramedics, young guys come running in, all hup 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 hup, and they took one look in the room, and it was on the ceiling, and those two went white. And I'll just leave it at that.
There's a lot of ass issues in the medical field. Whether it's something going in the ass or something coming out of the ass.
All right, I don't want to hold it too long. But anyways, all right, well, very good. Hawkeye over there in Lisbon Falls. You got anything you'd like to share from Lisbon Falls?
Well, as far as characters go, I mean, the one and only, the world-famous Wild Man out of North Yarmouth. I mean, nobody has made me laugh more later in the night than old Wild Man. From his stories of refilling 5-gallon pails of his pain meds, to the Men in Black showing up and sitting down and having a beer with him. And I just want to say from personal experience that everything, as wild as some of the stuff you heard out of him, everything he said was true.
Oh, I know. I was going to mention, I'll tell a funny Wild Man story here. Wild Man moved up north, didn't he? Didn't he, move up to Rangeley or something?
Yeah, Coos Canyon area.
He was a piece of work. I'll tell a story about him when it comes around me. Holy crap. Yeah. All right. We got anyone else for Androscoggin County before I move on to Sagadahoc? All right. How about Sagadahoc County? Sagadahoc County for Maine Sidebanders.
You got Runt checking in a Bowden.
Okay, Runt, checking in, Bowden. You got any stories, CB radio stories about characters, funny stories?
I know back in the day growing up, for us, it was always messing with Bud Ice and Brunswick there.
I've heard a lot of mention, never knew Bud Ice, but his handle comes up a lot, so I was wondering if someone was going to mention him tonight.
Oh yeah, good guy. Well, we all had fun with him back in the day. He meant well, I think.
Yep, copy that. All right, anyone else for Saginaw County for Maine Sidebanders? Clearwater and Topsam. Hey, Clearwater, you got any good stories to share?
I have not. I'm a stick in the mud tonight, I guess. I'm not prepared and I can't think right, so I apologize.
That's all right. I just come up with this off the top of my head, so I was just trying something different. But anyways, no problem. Is there anyone else in Saginaw County before I move on to Cumberland County? All right, nothing heard. Let's go Cumberland County for Maine Sidebanders.
Yeah, you got Operator Ray, Romeo Alpha, Yankee 657, Northeast Coast, State of Maine.
Okay, Ray. If I remember correctly, what we keep a log here for people. What town are you in, Ray?
Yeah, I apologize for that. I was just trying to remember to turn my amp on. I had it in standby mode. Yeah, I apologize for that, my friend. This is my first time doing this on this frequency. I'm in Gorham, Gorham, Maine, QSL.
Oh, okay. Copy that on Gorham. All right. Yeah, I couldn't remember if you were in Gorham or Westbrook, but then when you said Gorham, I said, that's right. I have talked to you before, so... Anyways, well, welcome. Glad to have you. You got any characters that you would like to share for Maine Sidebanders, or any funny stories on the radio?
Oh my gosh, man! I got so many stories. I don't know which one to choose from. that might take a little time to figure out next time around. I'm a newbie on this. This is all new to me, my friend. But you give me a little time and I could tell you some stories. Yes, I can.
All right, maybe we'll revisit this topic. I'll keep running it, but maybe we'll revisit this topic next week, and I'll put it out ahead of time. Because I have a feeling there's some funny ones out there. And it doesn't necessarily have to be starting shit with people. I just think some people would like to hear some of the old stories, that's all. Anyone else for Cumberland County for Maine Sidebanders? Cumberland County.
Hey, you're Maniac over here checking in.
Me, 295 in the state of Maine. Hello.
All right, we got Maniac, speaking of characters. And we got 295 in South Portland. Anyone else in Cumberland County?
384 in Sebago.
4107 checking in.
All right, 4107 and 384 in Sebago. Anyone else in Cumberland County? All right, let's real quick here. Maniac, you got any stories about characters or incidents that happened on the radio that you think are funny?
Oh, there's way too many. But no, back in the day, we used to have a character on the radio, Kramer, and he was a fucking hellacious troublemaker, and used to get some crazy fucking arguments going.
Oh, I remember Kramer.
See, that's what I was hoping. People would bring up some names from the past and kind of jog some memory banks. All right, well, very good. Thank you, Maniac. 295 in South Portland. Same question to you. Any characters or stories from the CB radio?
Not at all.
All right. Very good. And how about 384 in Sebago? You got anything you want to share?
I just got into this not too long ago, so I'm going to keep listening to you guys. Give me time. I'm sure I'll hear something.
Oh yeah, wintertime, people are inside more on the radio. High pressure in Cape Elizabeth, 4107. Kind of same question to you. Any characters on the radio you want to share or Stevie radio stories?
Well, I'm not sure they'd want me to bring that up, but I've got several we could discuss personally.
All right. Well, maybe if I see you this weekend. Oh, and that reminds me. I've totally forgot to mention this Saturday at Screwdriver's 1020. We're having the CB Radio barbecue at Screwdriver's place, 1 p.m. So Screwdriver's right on Lewiston Road, New Gloucester. For those of you who don't know, the landmarks, he's got the motorcycle on the pole out in front. And it's 479 Lewiston Road. We'll be doing a talk-in on Channel 12. And trying to think what else. There'll be burgers and hot dogs if people want to sell stuff. Like tailgating, you want to do any... maybe if you got a problem you want to see if we can troubleshoot. I'm sure there'll be some antenna analyzers there. Socializing, cornhole. If you want to camp out, there'll be places to set up tents if you want. Yeah. So I'll make sure to mention it again towards the end of roll call here. But all right, thank you very much. Is there anyone else in Cumberland County for Maine Sidebanders? All right. Let's go to York County, last county here, York County, and then we'll grab any stragglers.
This is Phil in Shapley.
Phil in Shapley. All right, we got you, Phil. Anyone else? We'll come back to you here in just a second, Phil. But anyone else in York County?
Risky Whiskey, check in.
All right, Risky Whiskey checking in. Anyone else in York County for Maine Sidebanders?
The Risky was taking a nap.
Apparently so. All right, any stragglers for Maine Sidebanders? Anyone in there that would like to get in there, or state of New Hampshire? Any stations in the state of New Hampshire? All right, not hearing what else. So I guess I'll share my story real quick here, and Hawkeye kind of touched on it a little bit. There was a guy in North Yarmouth. He's still around, but he doesn't live around here. And he was a character. And yeah, when Hawkeye said the Men in Black, this guy got visits from the Secret Service. And he was not a bullshit artist. Everything was the truth with him. And he liked to talk about recreational drugs. And he was telling and he liked to talk about his activities with his wife. I'm sure Hawkeye's like, oh my God. Well, I don't know what was going on with him one day, but somebody called the cops on him. And I don't know if it was like to get back at the guy or they actually really thought he needed a health and welfare check, but the local cops showed up at his house. And he's on the radio. And the guy I can't even do his voice justice, but he had a voice that you knew it was him when he was on the radio. And he was talking, and he'd just go, oh, hold on a second. And you literally hear, like, knocking on the door. And he'd leave the mic going. And he's talking to the cops. Somehow, he figured out who it was that filed the complaint, all while he's live on the radio. And he called the guy. He brought his phone up. You hear the dial tone. He calls the guy. And he literally just goes, you're live on the air. And I don't know if the guy didn't get it or what, but they went in a whole thing on they were bickering over the phone. And there were so many things this guy did. And his famous saying was, if you don't like what I'm saying on the radio, spin the effing dial. That was always his saying. If you don't like what I'm saying, spin the effing dial. And he was a character, though. He's still around as far as I know. Did you remember that one, Hawkeye, when he called the guy?
Oh yeah, I mean, we could have this. We could have a dedicated episode on this every week for the next 3 months.
Oh yeah, I mean, none of it was bullshit. I mean, he had the Secret Service show up at his house. I mean, he would talk about his bedroom activities with his wife. I mean, the guy is just, Jesus Christ. He was a character. Yeah, anyways, and just want to remind you guys, again, this Saturday, September 13th, 1 p.m., everyone's welcome. It's the second annual barbecue get-together at Screwdrivers. Like I said, it's socializing, it's cornhole, bring a chair, tailgating. If, you got a problem with your radio, maybe there'll be people there with antenna analyzer. I'm sure there's going to be an antenna analyzer floating around. If you got a handheld radio, bring your handheld radio. Maybe we can do a fun picture with a bunch of portable CBs. Screwdriver says there will be burgers and hot dogs provided. If you want to bring a tent and tent out, you're welcome to. It's on 479 Lewis Road, New Gloucester. It's kind of near the fire station. And the landmark is the light pole with the motorcycle on it. And we'll do a talk-in on Channel 12. So I wanted to get that out there one last time. And if there's anyone out there who wants to talk, go ahead and pick it up.
Skywalker checking in.
Okay, great. We got Skywalker checking in. And I don't know about you, Skywalker, but you got any stories from the CB radio?
Well, I was kind of contemplating on that, but I didn't come up with anything yet.
All right, that's very good. Let's see. Oh, real quick on the internet, I just want to give a couple mentions to one of our regular friends here. Is Regal is checking in. Regal's probably very busy as a new father. 2167. We normally don't do internet check-ins, but Regal's one of our local regulars, so we want to just say hello to Regal. He's listening to us out in Dresden. And there's another station, Paul. He comes up to Waterboro to go camping, and he talks on the radio from his camper. And Paul is listening to us from his home in Massachusetts, so Paul wanted to say hi to everybody. And another station, Punisher in South Carolina, is also listening to us over the internet. So just wanted to say hello to all those people.
Good evening, Mr. Regal. Good evening, Mr. Regal.
Funny CB story.
Regal! Through the internet.
Well, that guy could tell stories all night long.
I got a story for you.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I heard a station in there. It's 983. Hold on. Let's just let 983 get in there. Oh, did anyone hear station 983? Okay, 393. 393. What's your location? Anyone hearing 393? Oh, I know who it is. Joey Cheesecake. Hold on, Joey. Let me put the antenna down to the south. I'm hearing you on the beam, but hold on, Joey. How about that Joey Cheesecake? Joey Cheesecake, you copy? Don't know. Risky Whiskey, you got any stories before I swing it over to Swiper?
Joey.
I don't think he's hearing me. I keep responding to him. I am hearing Joey, so I will put Joey Cheesecake down in the log. I don't know where he is. I'm responding to him, but he's not answering. So I'm wondering if he's like listening on the internet or what he's doing. But anyways, I got someone relay to Joey Cheesecake that I got him.
Hey, 393 down there, radio man, he's got you checked in. You're not hearing him for some reason. You got a copy on me, Risky
whiskey. We're trying. I got nothing on him now, but real quick story. I don't remember how me and Cyclops were talking about antennas and stuff and SWR, and it was that day, the other day when it was raining, and he was just like, he's like, yeah, no, I'm not worried about it. I go out and I rub raisins on my coax every time it rains, and I'm like, I put my head back. I'm like, what? I'm like, I never heard of that before. I'm like, do you have to like rub the whole coax down? Like, I freaking totally believed him. And he's like, yeah, well, you never met a CBer that wise like me either.
Oh yeah, he likes to come up with stuff like that every now and again. Go ahead, Swiper. Go ahead, Swiper.
All right. Well, this goes back way back from, it involved John Boy and Roofer. Roofer had a trailer in the trailer park that John Boy lived in, and I think he gave it to John Boy because moving it was more than he was worth. And John Boy offered it to me. So I didn't have the use for it, but I knew that Screwdriver had 80 acres out in Sumner, and I had a 1-ton pickup that I was pretty confident I could haul that thing out there with. So we made a plan, and there was lots of people involved, and we all go out there, and we get there. And of course, it was a work truck. The 1-ton was a work truck, so I didn't have a radio in it. But Kevin had a radio in his truck, and he heard over the radio, somebody heard on the scanner that the cops were coming, because somebody in that trailer park was calling the cops on us because we were going to haul it with a pickup. And so, instead of, we had it all hooked up to my 1-ton, instead of just sitting there waiting for the cops or moving it, we pulled my 1-ton out of the way and threw Kevin's S10 pickup on the ball and hooked it up to the trailer, and then we waited for the cops to come.
And then they looked at it and said, oh, there's no way.
And then Screwdriver hired an official company to haul it. And if you've ever been out to Screwdriver's camp, that's the trailer that he has out there. I mean, it was a piece of shit when we hauled it out there. It's been rehabbed from top to bottom. It doesn't look anything like it did when we first brought it out there.
Can Wingnut check in from Solon?
Yeah, was that Wingnut there? I heard someone checking in there. Go ahead. Yeah, Wingnut, we got you direct from Solon. I copy you on the Omni, Wingnut. Do you copy me?
You guys just keyed up together.
Copy that on the Quad 6 from Solon. I just switched over to the Beam. We copy you from Solon there, Wingnut. Glad to hear you. We haven't heard you in a while.
Looks like that elevation up there, Wingnut. It's up our old home turf. The elevation helps. Burying my needle in your barefoot. That's crazy. Can hear you back in Auburn there, Wingnut.
Is there another station trying to get in? Are you guys copying another station?
Radio man, we have a 983 in New Hampshire trying to check in.
Okay, 983 in New Hampshire. Where's 983?
983 there. What's your location there? He's not saying anything. He said 983 Hampton Beach, New Hampshire, checking in with Radio Man.
Alright, I just switched over to my beam. Let me try that. 983. Maybe you can hear me now. 983 Hampton Beach. Do you copy Radio Man? I guess we're going to go no copy. I hear 983 calling, but he does not hear me. 983 Hampton Beach, we do copy you, but I guess we got no copy back this way.
I hate it when that happens.
It's kind of weird, though. Risky's hearing him, too. It's almost like the guy, you know, I don't know, you would think Risky's hearing him. He should be able to hear Risky. I don't know. Something's going on there.
Radio Man keeps calling like he doesn't hear anybody.
983, I do copy, Radio Man.
Okay, 983. All of a sudden, your signal came up. 983, you do copy. Can you confirm that?
Yes, sir, I do copy, Radio Man. 983, I do copy from Hampton Beach, New Hampshire.
Okay, just curious. It seems like it takes you a really long time to answer me. Are you listening to me on the internet, or are you actually hearing me on the radio? Can you confirm? Because it takes a real long time for you to reply.
I'm listening to you on the internet, but somehow it keeps lagging off. I gotta keep refreshing it to hear you. I do hear you on the internet.
Okay, that makes more sense. He's listening to me on the internet. Okay, I am copying him direct, but that makes a lot more sense. Well, 983, we appreciate you giving it a shot there from Hampton Beach. Actually had a fairly decent copy on you here direct on the radio. But anyways, and Regal did say he heard you guys say hello, and he said he may show up at the barbecue and bring some junk parts for free. So we may see Regal there this weekend. Swiper, were you trying to? Was there someone who was wanting to talk? I'll back out. I'll back it down.
No, I just wanted to, because I think I said Kevin, and most people would know him by Firebird. The F10 was Firebird. I think I said Kevin. That's his name. He's passed away now, but I just wanted to clarify for people who are out there who knew who Firebird was and didn't know his name.
Yeah, someone up Paranoid. You hear? There's a station out there. It's like real low level talking, but I don't know who it is. You hearing that, Paranoid?
Yeah, give me just a moment or so. I'm on the landline.
I heard.
Well, go ahead. See if you can work them. I can't tell who it is. Every time I unkey, I hear someone talking.
Well, I can't work them because I hear them when other people aren't keyed up on 28. When other people are keyed up on 28, the only people I hear are big signals because they suck the receiver right out, you know?
What about Moose or Wingnut up there in Solon? Are you hearing? There's a station out there. Every time I key, I hear him talking, but I can't tell who it is.
Here's somebody super low. I think Wingnut left. I've been trying to contact him locally, but he's not answering. But I wanted to reach out to you. I wanted to give you some information about something that happened up here this week.
Go ahead. Yeah, you got the floor, Moose. Go ahead. We're all ears.
guys probably didn't hear it, but we had a local here pass away this week, Frenchie. She was on every morning on Channel 11 between like 5 and 6 o'clock, and she went in for surgery for her leg and ended up having a stroke during the surgery and passed away on Tuesday.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And just in case anyone didn't hear that, maybe to the south, the Moose said they had a local up that way by the handle of Frenchie, and I guess she went and had an operation on her leg and had a stroke and has passed away. I can't say that I remember. Whenever I drive up through, if it was morning time, I catch you guys on 11 or one channel below this. You guys are on 885. And I know I talked to a few of the guys when I head up that way, and I don't remember talking to Frenchie, so can't say we were talking. But yeah, sorry to hear that about Frenchie. For anyone that may have known who that was.
Yeah, we only got a group of 7 up here, so it's dwindling, you know.
Who's that who's keying up after Moose? Who was that? I didn't catch who that was.
BB and Carthage.
Copy that, BB and Carthage. Yeah, I just heard him say that's horrible.
What's going on? No doubt about it. There's gonna be that 1, 2, 3, my watts, my watts, my watts.
Hey, BB, do you copy Radio Man? I got a pretty decent copy on you, at least decent enough I can hear you. You copy Radio Man? Yeah, I don't know if it's conditions or you've made some improvements, but you're a little stronger than what I normally hear you. So I figured I'd say hey. Okay, copy that. Yeah, you're not like you're only lighting up the S1, but the audio is clear enough that I can understand what you're saying. You're talking about the IMAX there, and I got the beam just off to the northwest a little bit. So what am I at? 300? Yeah, it looks like I'm about 330. Seemed like if I went too far to the east, I'd start to lose you, which obviously would make sense. So just a little off to the northwest. Yep, I do. I have flat side. Okay, well, this is horizontal right here. 1, 2, 1, 2 on the horizontal side. How do you copy? Yes, I got a copy on you. Go ahead. Yes, you are a little stronger. You went up another light on the signal, so it did bring your signal up.
Okay, well, I'm not turned at you yet. I don't know if that's better. Hello.
Oh, wow, that's even better. Now you're up to a solid S3. You were an S1 before. Now you're an S3.
Roger. Yeah, I got the 5 element on the flat side. I'm just getting struggling out the operating table.
All right, yeah, copy that. All right, BB, well, there's a couple of stations that are talking, and I'm going to back out and let them talk here. So we'll be on the side, but good talking to you. Yeah, Paranoid, that's 983 in Hampton Beach. I do have him in the log. I let him know I have him in the log, so he is down. I think what he's doing is he's calling on the radio and then listening to the internet feed.
On that, there is a delay, absolutely, yeah.
983, that's exactly what I'm doing.
I could just barely hear you, radio man, and I completely lost, BB.
I hear you, Joey.
Copy that there, Swiper. Yeah, well, it definitely made a difference talking to him on the flat side. It brought the signal up quite a bit. Anyways, in 983 in Hampton Beach, we do have you down. I don't know what you're running, if you're on a base or a mobile, but I'm surprised you can't hear me. Maybe you got a high noise floor, because the signal that I get from you is definitely good enough to talk. So I'm surprised that you can't hear me direct. So, but maybe you're if you're in Hampton Beach, I don't know. Maybe you got a high noise floor.
10-4, I think Swiper said it best.
Yeah, the old Antron, or the old Solarcon didn't like that too much when you flipped her on the flat side there.
Maybe it's because you don't get out.
I know you can't be talking to me.
I might be talking to me.
10-4, Swiper's a big
Hey, I put my antenna up 10 more feet since last week there. You got a copy on me at all there, Swiper?
I got the big hammer.
Hold on, they're talking up that way.
Oh, no.
Did you ever get on the morning? Channel 11 has a lot of locals around trolling on between like 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning. You got Concord, you got Moscow, you got Athens, all that area, so.
Hey, Swiper, Risky Whiskey was wondering if you got a copy on him. He put his antenna up 10 feet higher.
I do hear him. Well, I hear him when nobody's keying up on 28.
Did you copy that, Risky? Swiper's got a copy on you.
Oh yeah, Swiper sounds like a local to me.
Yeah, the locals are talking on 28 there, and when they key up, some of them, they just suck the receiver right out of my radio.
Well, I know he's a local, but I mean, like, he sounds like he's in Hollis to me.
10-4 and all that sucking going on in Lewiston Oven.
Lots of sucking going on.
Does that go on at Pickle Park?
Absolutely. Is that 983 hollering for Swiper?
Yeah, I think he's calling for all kinds of different people, but it's just hard because he's listening to the internet. So when you call back to him, you gotta wait until it's a little cumbersome. Shut up.
What did he say?
I mean, I I can hear 983 on the air here. I can hear him on my radio. I'm not listening to the live.
Oh, no.
Oh, I know. I hear 983 as well. That's why I'm puzzled how he can't hear any of us, which is crazy because he's putting out a respectable signal, but he's listening to what he's doing is he's listening to us in the live stream and then calling out on the radio. So I'm a little puzzled because if he's making it all the way up to Waldoboro, then he's capable of putting out a signal. But I mean, we've kidded around with Swiper about an alligator radio, but he's got an alligator radio.
I don't know if he says 983. I think he said he heard paranoid. I think that's what I heard him say, but hard to make out what he said. He sounded like he said paranoid. He heard paranoid. 983. Heard paranoid.
Well, have a good night, everybody. Have a good night as well.
Later, Risky Whiskey. Thanks.
Ken Hole on the Risky Whiskey. Good night, Risky Whiskey.
Hey. Hey, good night there, Mr. Paranoid. I got you in there, bud.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. Have a good evening. I did hear Phil down at Shapley earlier as well, checking in.
Hoping to see a bunch of you guys there on Saturday.
10-4, I'm seeing everybody up there on Saturday.
Is there anyone still from your county still here or what?
Okay, 983. Take care.
Have a good evening, 983.
Oh, all right, I'm going to shut her down, and I'm going in the shower. Everybody, you guys all have a good night.
Wash your stinky ass.
Oh, yeah, we're going to go wash it. Talking about asses again on here, again. What about High Roller? You still here sandbagging? High Roller fell asleep at the radio. I can hear you a little bit. Yeah, my noise floor went way down. Instead of 20 dB, now I only got 5 dB. Well, not down here on the sideband, but up on the AM shit. I got one light out of 8 steadily flickering. No, you're right in there with it. It's just your modulation's in there with it, but I hear you. wife is not all pumped up. He usually gives me 7 out of them 8 lights. I was waiting. I was expecting Radio Man to hit that train button.
No, I'm here. I'm just working on something. I was letting other people talk. I'll be right back. I gotta step into the other room. I'll be right back.
I'm just playing around with some other equipment here. Oh, that elevation definitely helped. What was your 20 again? Over where? Oh, 10-4 on the cartridge, all right. It's hard when you got hills around you.
so.
Hey, Fix It, you still in there?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get ready to get going here.
Roger. Well, you have a wonderful evening, and probably hear you in the morning.
Yep, 10-4. Since you asked for it. How'd you get that, Fix It?
That sounds awesome.
Sounded good, radio man. Have a good evening.
Alright, we'll catch you tomorrow. 1 photon torpedo blast for Clearwater.
Nice. See you in the morning.